Throughout history, snakes have held a profound and multifaceted significance in cultures worldwide. Far from being seen solely as symbols of danger, they have been revered as carriers of transformation, wisdom, and power. In ancient Egypt, snakes symbolized sovereignty and protection, embodied by the cobra on the pharaoh's crown. In Greek mythology, the serpent entwined on the staff of Hermes, the caduceus, represents commerce, negotiation, and balance. In many Eastern traditions, snakes are associated with spiritual awakening and energy. For example, in Hindu philosophy, the coiled serpent Kundalini represents latent spiritual energy, which, when awakened, leads to enlightenment and personal power. In Mesoamerican mythology, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, embodies both the celestial and terrestrial realms, symbolizing transformation, fertility, and prosperity. The Ouroboros, a snake eating its tail, appears in numerous ancient cultures as a symbol of cyclical renewal, eternity, and the interconnectedness of life and death. Snakes' ability to shed their skin makes them enduring symbols of transformation and rebirth. This natural process mirrors the human capacity for growth, letting go of the past, and embracing change. The symbolism of snakes, transformation, power, and wealth. Across traditions, snakes represent more than physical strength, they embody the psychological and spiritual qualities necessary for personal and financial growth. Transformation is at the heart of this symbolism. Shedding skin reflects the ability to release outdated habits, fears, or beliefs that hinder progress. This act of renewal is essential for evolving into a better version of oneself. In many cultures, snakes are linked to material wealth. In Chinese tradition, the snake is one of the zodiac signs associated with intuition, wisdom, and wealth accumulation. The snake's cunning nature and ability to strike at the right moment make it a metaphor for calculated risk-taking and strategic thinking, key traits for financial success. Introducing Stoic philosophy, principles for a meaningful life. Stoicism, an ancient Greco-Roman philosophy, offers practical tools for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. At its core are three key principles. The dichotomy of control, focusing only on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and decisions, and letting go of what you cannot, external events, other people's opinions. Virtues as the path to fulfillment. Stoics emphasize four key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, as the foundation of ethical living. Rational living, using reason to guide decisions, maintain emotional balance, and align with nature's flow. Stoicism encourages self-discipline, resilience, and the pursuit of inner peace, qualities essential not just for spiritual well-being but also for thriving in a competitive and ever-changing world. Bridging the metaphor, snakes and stoicism in the pursuit of wealth and wisdom. Snakes and stoicism share common ground as symbols of transformation, adaptability, and focus. Just as a snake sheds its skin to grow, Stoicism teaches us to shed unhelpful attachments and negative emotions to create space for self-improvement. Both emphasize the importance of embracing change and uncertainty with grace and strategy. In the pursuit of wealth, Stoicism advises discipline and rationality, echoing the snake's precision and timing. A Stoic mindset helps individuals focus on long-term goals, make calculated decisions, and remain resilient in the face of setbacks. Meanwhile, the snake's symbolism reminds us to stay adaptable, harness inner power, and embrace change as a path to abundance. Ultimately, the intersection of snakes and Stoicism lies in their shared call to transformation. By shedding what no longer serves us and embracing disciplined action, we can achieve both material and inner wealth, navigating life with wisdom and purpose. Part 1: Snakes and the Symbolism of Wealth. The cultural and mythological role of snakes. Snakes in ancient cultures. Throughout history, snakes have been both feared and revered across different cultures. In ancient Egypt, the cobra symbolized power and protection, often seen crowning the pharaohs as a divine emblem of sovereignty. Known as the uraeus, this sacred serpent represented royal authority and was believed to safeguard the ruler while ensuring the prosperity of the kingdom. In India, the concept of Kundalini places the snake at the center of spiritual and material transformation. The serpent, coiled at the base of the spine, represents dormant energy that, when awakened, leads to enlightenment, personal empowerment, and wealth. Additionally, the snake goddess Manasa is associated with prosperity, fertility, and protection against hardships. In Norse mythology, the giant serpent Jormungandr is both a destructive and cyclical force, encircling the world. It symbolizes the interconnectedness of all things and the balance between creation and destruction, an idea that mirrors the cycles of wealth and loss in human existence. Snakes as a dual symbol. While snakes are often feared for their venom and stealth, they also represent growth and renewal due to their remarkable ability to shed their skin. This dual nature reflects the risks and rewards inherent in wealth building, where danger and transformation coexist. The act of risk-taking, whether it leads to failure or greater success, mirrors the snake's symbolic role as a creature of change. Furthermore, snakes represent material success through their adaptability and survival instincts. Their movements, deliberate, calculated, and patient, reflect the careful strategies needed to achieve financial prosperity. Snakes in folklore and superstitions about wealth. Folktales connecting snakes to hidden treasures. Many cultures have myths linking snakes to hidden riches, often portraying them as guardians of treasure or ancient knowledge. In European folklore, serpents are thought to protect vast wealth, challenging those who seek it to prove their worthiness. These stories suggest that acquiring wealth requires not only bravery but wisdom and moral integrity. In Indian tradition, the Naga serpents are believed to guard enormous treasures and precious gems. These mystical beings are invoked in rituals meant to bring prosperity and abundance. The snake as a keeper of riches underscores the importance of vigilance and strategic thinking in managing wealth. Superstitions about snakes and financial prosperity. In various cultures, encountering a snake is seen as a sign of imminent wealth. For example, certain African and Asian traditions believe that crossing paths with a snake foretells financial gain. This aligns with the broader symbolism of snakes as agents of change and potential fortune. Metaphorical connections between snakes and wealth. The shedding of skin. Growth and renewal. A snake's ability to shed its skin symbolizes personal and financial growth. By casting off its old layers, the snake emerges rejuvenated, ready for the next phase of life. Similarly, achieving wealth often requires letting go of outdated habits, investments, or mindsets that no longer serve one's objectives. The coiled snake, potential energy. A coiled snake represents untapped potential, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This mirrors financial strategies that require patience, preparation, and timely action. Just as a snake waits for the ideal moment to move, achieving financial success often depends on thoughtful planning and decisive execution. Part 2, Stoicism's Principles on Prosperity. Wealth and the Dichotomy of Control. What Stoicism teaches about external goods. Stoicism teaches that wealth is an indifferent, neither inherently good nor bad. While it can provide comfort and opportunities, it does not define a person's worth or virtue. Stoics emphasize focusing on what truly matters, one's actions, thoughts, and ethical values, rather than external circumstances like wealth. Focusing on actions, not outcomes. In financial endeavors, Stoic philosophy stresses effort over results. For instance, one can work diligently on a business venture, but the outcome, whether profit or loss, remains beyond one's complete control. This mindset fosters resilience by shifting the focus away from uncontrollable external factors and toward personal responsibility and perseverance. Virtue and financial success. Wisdom in decision-making. Stoic wisdom advocates for making rational, well-considered choices. In financial matters, this means evaluating risks, acquiring knowledge, and avoiding impulsive decisions. For example, researching investments or diversifying income sources to mitigate risk are ways to practice Stoic wisdom in wealth building. Justice in wealth accumulation. Stoics believe in accumulating wealth ethically, ensuring that financial success benefits society. This aligns with modern practices like socially responsible investing and fair business practices. Justice in wealth building involves considering long-term impacts on the community and environment. Courage in risk-taking. Stoicism also celebrates courage, particularly in the face of uncertainty. In business or investments, this means taking calculated risks, learning from failure, and staying grounded in adversity. Courage is essential for pursuing ambitious financial goals while maintaining emotional balance. Temperance in spending and saving. Temperance, or moderation, is a key Stoic virtue that applies to wealth. Stoicism advises against excessive spending or hoarding money out of fear. Instead, it promotes balance, saving wisely, investing carefully, and using resources to enhance well-being without indulgence. Embracing the snake metaphor in Stoicism. Adaptation and growth. Like a snake shedding its skin, Stoics recognize the importance of constant growth and adaptation. In financial terms, this involves being open to new opportunities, learning from past mistakes, and remaining flexible in a changing economic landscape. Cycles of renewal. The snake's cyclical nature of renewal aligns with Stoic principles of persistence. Challenges and setbacks are viewed as inevitable but temporary stages, each offering a chance to grow wiser and stronger. Part 3: How Snakes and Stoic Wisdom Inform Financial Strategies. Patience and planning, the coiled snake strategy. Stoic patience. Stoicism advocates for delayed gratification, a crucial trait for achieving financial success. Like a coiled snake, which prepares patiently for the right moment to strike, Stoics encourage waiting for decisions to mature and investments to grow. Financial applications. This Stoic patience is evident in long-term financial strategies such as retirement savings, compound interest, and disciplined budgeting. By resisting impulsive actions, individuals can build sustainable wealth over time. The Stoic approach to risks and setbacks. Accepting uncertainty. Market fluctuations and financial uncertainties are unavoidable. Stoicism's dichotomy of control teaches acceptance of these uncontrollable variables while focusing on adaptive strategies. Learning from mistakes. Failures in finance are opportunities for growth. Just as a snake sheds its old skin to thrive, a Stoic embraces mistakes as lessons to refine strategies and move forward. Adapting to change, snakes and financial resilience. Stoic flexibility. Stoicism emphasizes adaptability in the face of change. Financial challenges, career transitions, or unexpected expenses can be met with calm rationality, just as a snake navigates obstacles with ease. Case study: Entrepreneurs and Stoic resilience. Modern entrepreneurs who exemplify Stoic virtues and snake-like adaptability provide real-world examples of how patience, strategy, and resilience contribute to financial success. Part 4: Practical Stoicism for Personal Wealth. Stoic habits for building wealth. Journaling for financial clarity. Journaling is a key Stoic practice that helps individuals reflect on their thoughts, actions, and decisions. For wealth building, journaling provides clarity about spending, saving, and earning. By writing regularly, one can evaluate whether financial actions align with long-term goals and values. Daily gratitude. In Stoicism, gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating contentment. Reflecting on financial blessings, whether steady income or lessons learned from setbacks, helps prevent the trap of comparison and shifts focus from scarcity to abundance. Stoic responses to financial stress. Mindfulness practices. Financial stress is common, but Stoicism offers tools for managing anxiety. Mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing and present moment awareness, help individuals stay grounded during financial uncertainty, preventing rash decisions based on fear. Reframing challenges. Stoicism teaches the practice of reframing challenges. When faced with financial struggles, Stoics remind themselves that setbacks are a natural part of life, not personal failures. This shift in perspective encourages resilience and a focus on growth. Snakes as a symbol of financial discipline. Harnessing the snake's qualities. The snake offers a strong metaphor for financial discipline. Like the serpent's patient movements, wealth building requires focus, strategy, and careful planning. A disciplined approach to saving, investing, and delayed gratification mirrors the snake's deliberate actions. Part 5. Lessons from Nature and Stoic Philosophy. The natural world as a teacher. The natural world is a profound source of wisdom, offering lessons on adaptability, resilience, and balance, traits that are deeply aligned with Stoic philosophy. Nature's cycles, its seasons, its creatures, and its weather patterns, teach us that change is inevitable, and it is our response to change that determines our success or failure. Snakes, as one of nature's most ancient and symbolic creatures, embody many of the core principles of Stoicism, showing us how patience, strategy, and adaptability are essential to both survival and growth. Observing snakes for Stoic insights. Snakes are the epitome of patience and strategic action. They do not act rashly, nor do they rush into action. Instead, they bide their time, waiting for the optimal moment to strike. This mirrors the Stoic principle of controlling one's impulses and waiting for the right opportunity. In the context of wealth building and personal success, this means refraining from hasty decisions driven by fear or greed. Instead, Stoics, and anyone seeking prosperity, are encouraged to take measured, deliberate actions, especially in moments of uncertainty. In Stoicism, there is an emphasis on focusing on what we can control, and letting go of what we cannot. Just as a snake cannot control the presence of prey, but can control its strike, we too can control how we react to circumstances. In personal finances, this means being patient and methodical, analyzing situations carefully before reacting. It teaches us that success often requires waiting for the right moment, being prepared for action, and then executing with precision. Furthermore, the snake's ability to shed its skin is a metaphor for personal growth and transformation. In financial matters, this translates into being open to reevaluating one's strategies, learning from past mistakes, and evolving to meet new challenges. Just as a snake leaves behind its old skin to grow, Stoics encourage us to leave behind outdated habits, mindsets, or financial strategies that no longer serve us. This continuous process of shedding and renewing reflects the Stoic pursuit of self-improvement and resilience in the face of adversity. Applying Stoic principles to sustainability. One of the most profound lessons Stoicism teaches is living in harmony with nature and accepting the world as it is. This extends beyond merely accepting external circumstances, it also applies to our relationship with the environment and society. Stoicism encourages us to live in a way that promotes harmony and balance, a key reason why sustainability is so deeply rooted in Stoic thought. For instance, ethical investing, choosing to invest in companies that adhere to sustainable practices or social responsibility, is in alignment with Stoic justice. Stoicism teaches that wealth should not be accumulated at the expense of others, and that true success involves benefiting the greater good. As such, investing in companies that contribute positively to the environment or society, rather than exploiting them, becomes a way to align wealth building with Stoic virtue. Moreover, the snake's long-term perspective on survival offers a fitting metaphor for sustainability in personal finance. Just as snakes understand the importance of conserving energy and resources, long-term financial success requires careful planning and resource management. Avoiding impulsive spending, being frugal, and investing wisely are all part of the snake wisdom that emphasizes gradual, consistent growth rather than quick, unsustainable gains. By focusing on sustainability, whether financial, social, or environmental, we are adhering to Stoic principles of justice, moderation, and harmony. Part 6. Real-life applications. Stories of Stoic wisdom in financial success. Stoic philosophy has been practiced by many successful individuals, and their stories illustrate how Stoic principles can lead to both personal and financial triumph. Two notable examples are Warren Buffett and Tim Ferriss, both of whom have applied Stoicism in their careers to build immense wealth while maintaining a sense of balance and ethical integrity. Warren Buffett is often cited as one of the wealthiest investors in history, and his approach to wealth building reflects Stoic virtues of patience, rational decision-making, and long-term thinking. Buffett's investing strategy is famously based on the idea of purchasing undervalued companies and holding on to them for decades. This patient approach aligns with the Stoic belief in avoiding impulsive decisions and instead focusing on the long term. Buffett once said, "The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient." This mirrors the snake strategy of waiting for the right moment to strike, carefully choosing opportunities and sticking to a long-term plan. Buffett also demonstrates the Stoic principle of temperance by living modestly despite his immense wealth. He famously still lives in the same house he purchased in 1958 and avoids extravagant expenditures. This is a clear application of Stoic moderation, reminding us that financial success does not require excessive indulgence but rather a steady commitment to growth and responsibility. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, has also applied Stoic principles to his approach to life and work. Ferriss emphasizes the importance of eliminating unnecessary distractions and focusing on what truly matters, much like the Stoic focus on what is in our control. He encourages readers to practice fear-setting, a technique similar to the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, where one envisions the worst-case scenario to mitigate fear and clarify the best course of action. His approach to wealth and success prioritizes efficiency and well-being over the traditional notion of constant hustle and overwork, reflecting the Stoic ideal of balance and tranquility. Snake-inspired financial planning. The snake metaphor offers powerful insights into how we can approach financial planning in a deliberate and patient way. Just as a snake moves with precision, purpose, and patience, so too should we approach wealth building. Long-term planning over short-term gains. A snake does not strike without careful calculation, and likewise, financial success requires a long-term strategy rather than chasing after quick wins. A snake-inspired approach to personal finances encourages